Hello India Glitz viewers, Kirti is right here and இன்னைக்கு என் கூட இருக்கிற ஒரு prettyயான heroine. Actually விஸ்வரூபம்ல திடீர்னு I think after a long break she came back. இவங்கள தவிர அந்த கேரக்டரை யாராலையும் பண்ண முடியாது அப்படின்ற லெவலுக்கு she was so good. வாவ் அப்படினு சொல்ற அளவுக்கு நடிச்சிருந்த பூஜா தான் இப்போ நம்ம கூட இருக்காங்க. பட் இன்னைக்கு உத்தம வில்லன் படத்துக்காக நம்ம கூட இருக்காங்க. Pooja, how are you?
Good. நல்லா இருக்கேன். நன்றி. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன். Thank you. சூப்பரா தமிழ் வர பேசுறாங்க. So Pooja, tell us விஸ்வரூபம் உடனே உத்தம வில்லன் again Kamal sir combination. So working with him back to back எப்படி இருந்தது?
You know, it's you can't describe in so many words. He writes such fantastic female characters, and he's continued to showcase women in such a beautiful way.
True.
Whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4 females in the film, it doesn't matter because he just shows them with a purpose. There's an arc. They have something to say,
right.
And it's an opportunity of a lifetime because in this film I've got multiple avatars, multiple roles that I play,
right.
And I'm being showcased in Tamil cinema in a very new way. So I'm very excited and I can't thank him enough for like writing such a great character. So I hope I've done a little bit of justice to the words that he's written.
So I think, as you already mentioned and as the trailer also portrays, you have multiple characters in this movie.
Yes.
So how easy or difficult was it? Because I think it starts from the 8th century, if I'm
Into
not
modern
wrong.
day, yes.
Yes, to modern day. So.
You know, I was very nervous, obviously, doing this character. But Kamal sir makes you feel so comfortable that it seems like it's easy. But for the first time, I'm speaking 8th century Tamil, which is not easy.
Right.
And but he had the full confidence that I could pull it off. And thank you to Ramesh ji, who is the director of the film. And I always had questions. I'm always that okay, should I do it this way or should I do it that way, or how do you think this should be interpreted, or what I should do? So they were all very helpful. We were like one big family doing this movie. We had legends on the set. K. Balachandra sir, K. Vishwanath ji, Ramesh ji, and Kamal sir, all sitting together and just talking and just being amongst them. You can sort of learn so much basically through osmosis.
Yes.
Because they have so much knowledge. They've presented people. They've made is something I just loved so much, and I've kind of gotten that sort of contagious infection towards cinema.
எனக்கு டைம் இல்ல படம் பண்ண. இல்ல அந்த 90 நாள் எனக்கு வேற வேலை இருக்கு.
இன்னொரு பொம்பளைக்காக அம்மா விட்டு போறீங்களா?
So when did he actually tell you that you're going to be again casted in my next film? Was it during Vishwarubam time or once the Vishwarubam movie was released and it was a hit and all that?
He had said while we were shooting for Vishwarubam Part 2 that I'm writing a film. And I had already mentioned him during Part 1, Vishwarubam Part 1, because I saw Andrea dancing and doing the Kathak dance. And I've learned with Birju Maharaj, and I've learned Kathak, I'm a trained classical dance. And I was so like, oh gosh, Andrea gets a chance to do the dance number. I wish I could. And I mean, sir, please. I used begging and pleading, please, sir. He was like, okay. And he didn't say, okay, fine. He didn't say anything like that. And then after shooting Vision Part 2, he wrote this film. And he said, I'm doing this character and I think you should do it. And I said, what? Really? You want me to do this character? Of course. I mean, it's like, didn't even take a second to even say yes.
I get that.
Yes. And so that's how it happened during Vishwarum Part 2.
நிஜமாகவே நீங்கள் யார்?
And your favorite scene or your favorite era in the movie?
I would have to say, well, my favorite part of the movie, I'd have to say, is the song that I get to dance in, which is the Kadalam Kadavul Mun, Kangalam Kovilil, Dehatin Dahame, Aradhane, Aradhane. Jibrin has done the music direction on, and he's done a fantastic job in this film, and we haven't heard this kind of music before, so it's really memorable. And this song, I get to do classical dance moves along with modern day, so it's really something that you haven't seen before. And the Attakalari dance group has performed this dance with us. They're from Bangalore, and you won't see this kind of dance anywhere in Tamil cinema or even in Indian cinema.
Personally, generally Kamal sir is such a perfectionist.
Yes, yes.
So he would have just pulled out work from you, no? So how?
You know, I'm till this day, I'm nervous. I've got butterflies in my stomach every time I enter the set and sir is there, because he demands excellence. He wants you to do well. He wants you to become from good to great, not just be okay.
Correct.
You know, and that's something that that's imbibed in him, and I think that is something that we must really commemorate him about and congratulate sir about, because he continuously does it. He can sit back and relax, and he doesn't, because he believes in people and he believes in humanity and he believes in giving back. And I think that's something as entertainers I've learned from him, is that we have a responsibility, and that is to entertain and be involved with our viewers.
Superb. I just understand how it would have been in the sets. So what was that one thing that was so pleasing for Kamal sir? Any one of the characters, either the 8th century character or something with the modern day, something that you did with the first shot and he was like, Pooja, that's brilliant, that's what I expected.
Kamal sir doesn't say that. He doesn't say that's brilliant or you're good or anything like that. He doesn't say anything. Okay. So that's when you know it's okay. See, he wants you to not be complacent with what you're doing.
Right.
And each time you try to do it better and engage and make it more memorable. So he doesn't say too much or anything. So you'll have to ask him if I did justice to his character or not. I don't know. We'll see, and I hope the audience really enjoys it, because we enjoyed the experience, and you'll be able to see that on the screen. Our relationships that you see on the screen, and our chemistry amongst K. Vishwanath ji and K. Balachandra sir and Urvashi ji and the daughter and the son and Parvati and Andrea, you can see there's a passion, and there's one thing all of us had the drive to be a part of this film, and one thing that we all were very serious about was that we wanted to make this film as great as possible. So it wasn't about her ego, my ego, or how much screen time do I have. It was about making this film the best film possible.
Brilliant. And sharing screen space with Andrea again.
Yes.
You had a chance in Vishwarupam as well. So now again with her. So
Andrea is a beautiful actress, and she's a lovely person, and we've gotten along and become very good friends. So I loved sharing the screen with her and being part of the set, and she's going to go far.
And working with K. Balachandra sir,
Yes.
a legend.
Yes.
Oh my God, I think there are so many people who are still waiting.
He's a sweet soul. He's a sweet, sweet soul. And so when Sir was telling about the stories, like he would yell and, you know, he would make you do all kinds of things and really act, you know, when you'd come to the door and if you didn't come in correctly, go back again and, you know, really engage you in what he was doing. And but then when I met him, he was just like a ordinary person, like another actor, learning his lines and coming on set and doing his hair and makeup. And it was really humbling to see that. And the very fact that I got to share like screen space with him is something that life-changing. I do have one scene with him, actually 2 scenes with him. So yes.
Okay. Nice. And Vishwanath sir, I think one other big legend.
Yes.
And tell us about him. And
K. Vishwanath ji and I didn't have any scenes together. We only had one scene together.
Okay.
So I didn't get to interact too much with him. But of course, you kind of, that kind of a person, you don't really just go up and start talking and yapping. And even with KB sir, it wasn't like you go and start talking to them because it's like you kind of just sort of stay back and give them their respect, and you don't really talk too much because I feel like I probably don't have anything to add to any of their life or anything to say, and they'll just be like, okay, thank you. So I just sort of listen and be quiet and take in all the knowledge that they have.
அதான் தெரியுதே அம்மாவை விட்டுற போறீங்களா
வலைய பண்ணிடுவீங்களா
தேவப்பட்டா பண்ணிடுவேன்
brilliant. Tell us 3 things, okay, why an actor should actually choose to be in Kamal ji's movie.
Oh my gosh, why they should be in Kamal sir's movie? Oh my gosh, there's like, I can say 1,000 things why you should be. Well, first and foremost, the knowledge that you're going to learn on the set will be priceless, and the character will have an effect on the audience, And just the very fact that you get to share a screen with a master is just enough for anyone to say yes to. You will be part of history. And that's something that whether you have one line or two lines, it doesn't matter.
Brilliant. So tell our India Glitz viewers one reason why they've got to come to the theatre to watch Uttama Villain.
Oh gosh, I need to tell you a reason. We know the reason, Kamal sir.
No, apart from obviously,
Obviously
we're
to come.
calling for Kamal sir. I'm just waiting. I'm just looking for 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. ticket already. So something apart
Me too.
from that.
I would say the one reason to come see this film is you will come watch memorable characters, and every one of these characters will go home with you laughing, smiling, crying, maybe even feeling a little hunger for these characters. So please go and watch the movie, enjoy it, and take all your family and friends with you, because I can guarantee one thing: this is one of the best films that has come out of India, and we're truly, truly happy to be a part of it. Nandri.
Thank you so much, Pooja. All the very best. Thank you.